Listen, job titles do not mean anything, and job descriptions and soft skills are what you should focus on when looking for entry levels in IT 2022. Starting from the help desk is the #1 route into IT, especially with no experience. However, there is more. This video will get into the top 5 entry-level IT jobs in 2022, and let us get right into it. Number 5, help desk technician. Despite the help desk technician primarily answering many calls and troubleshooting over the internet, there is a degree of a requirement to it. You might have an associate degree or some certification from a college to be admitted. In addition, general computer systems knowledge and troubleshooting skills are desirable. The job of a help desk technician is to maintain and resolve client issues with hardware, software, or network challenges. You could also be called to ensure that some problem is averted. This is where your initiative-taking skills come to play. For instance, if someone has encountered a problem once, can you predict why it happened and teach them better computer handling? That will set you apart from the others. The position could have varying titles. If you see a role asking for computer support specialists, service desk technicians, help desk analysts, and desktop support technicians, these are all in the same bracket of help desk positions. The majority of the IT professionals today started as help desk technicians. Once you are working in a client support role, you will quickly pick up your interest area and focus. While help desk technicians try to address the clients, someone else takes up from them and resolves the technical aspect of these. Those are IT technicians. We will speak about IT technicians soon. Although help desk technicians are entry-level employees, they can make as much as $60,000. The industry is also one that grows quite frequently. A predicted 8% annual growth puts it up as one of IT's leading roles. Number 4, database administrator. Knowing all about computer systems is your entry into this role. A database administrator stores, organizes, and secures data. It might seem lightweight, but there are companies like hospitals and banks whose data they simply cannot organize on their own. Data is critical for growth, and if it is collected and analyzed correctly, an organization benefits immensely from it. Securing data that has been stored is not especially what a database administrator bothers themselves with most. If you know database language like SQL, you have set yourself up for a job in this field. Knowledge about new applications and successful data migration is vital for people in this role. Meanwhile, one needs at least a bachelor's degree in information science, computer science, or related courses. If you have to learn on the job, explore highly professional learning methods instead of tutorials that offer face value techniques. The role itself has a predicted growth rate of 10%, faster than average and the fastest on this list. A database administrator's salary is around $100,000. We could speak of network administrators next, as closely working on similar issues as database administrators, yet their work overlaps with that of system administrators, and we will be discussing them shortly. Number 3, IT technician. Earlier, we mentioned the help desk technician and their relatively close function to the IT technician. Similar to help desk portfolios, you need to have troubleshooting skills for systems and hardware and software installation and management. Knowing the basics of IT networks and operating systems sets the IT technician apart. Requirements include general knowledge of computer systems and troubleshooting. In most cases, they will request certification. Some organizations call their IT technicians IT analysts, IT specialists, and IT associates. Many companies merge the IT technician job with help desk technician tasks. The role also has an annual growth rate of 8%, much like the help desk positions. If you work in this position, you are likely earning a few hundred less than a help desk technician, but you are both within the $60,000 bracket. You do not have to say it. We know how ironic it is that the one who solves the technical side of the issues and sometimes gets double the work is paid slightly less. I guess people love the one they can speak to directly on the phone. Consider that a customer service extra. Number 2, systems administrator. Systems administrators, who do the same job as network administrators, are next on our list. They are sometimes called computer administrators. The role requires experience with computer systems and equivalence of a computer science bachelor's degree. Systems administrator jobs have a 4% growth rate. In the IT world, that is growing as fast as average for the role. If you want to get on this job, you will need software, hardware, and networks to keep the systems running smoothly for your company's only business. What does the systems administrator honestly do? They install, configure, and maintain the operations of multi-user computer systems and servers. Ideally, the systems administrator worries that the performance, uptime, resources, and security of the computers they manage meet the demands of their users, while staying within a set budget. The systems admin installs and upgrades computer components and software to do this. They also maintain security policies, routine automation, troubleshooting, and train staff to handle technical issues. The systems administrator does not stay in the same role forever. As you learn about the latest network technology, you can expand to cover systems engineer and systems architect roles. Sounds fancy, right? In the meantime, you will be earning a salary of $90,000. At the same time, learn to use the new products to multiply your skill set. Number 1. Web developer. This is the original tech bro itself. You might think programming is a far advanced version of IT roles, but it is usually one of the basic skills. We know people who became web developers after spending 100 days learning to do it on the internet. The best thing is that while we keep reminding you that organizations can expect in some cases bachelor and master's degrees, web development is usually in the ability to program only. Get to work and create websites that businesses can operate and interact with their clients, and to earn yourself close to $90,000 in salary. That is the median if we are being honest. Some people make upward of $150,000. There are 3 categories in web development: front-end, back-end, and full-stack developing. Front-end developers design the parts of the website that the customers can interact with. The back-end developers build and maintain the server, database, and application that powers the website. Full-stack developers can do both of these things. When you interview for these roles, your knowledge in developing language will determine if you get the job or not, and of course, your past programming experience. Knowing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as a front-end programmer is essential. Python, Ruby, or PHP for back-end programmers. By the way, knowing the difference between developing for mobile and desktop, that's the cheat code for all interviews. Well, you honestly did not think you could get into IT with no prior knowledge or skills, did you? Which of these jobs do you have education or hands-on qualification in? You can also share your experience getting into IT with us. Who knows what networking opportunities can come up? Let us know in the comments below.